Can you explain why you come barefoot on the stage?
Taken an oath, political oath, as a common man. When both the Dravidian parties, they don't want to close Tasmak shops. They don't want to take away the act which is governing the Hindu temples. The new generation, they don't have any connection. And Periyar of 1950 or 1960, they have lost relevance now, if I'm very, very frank about it.
Are you going to contest 2026 alone? 2026?
It's a long way, sir.
Can you tell them why should they vote for you?
They should vote for their future. 43% of students in Tamil Nadu cannot identify numbers between 1 to 9. Anybody who worships God is a scoundrel. One of the Dravidian ideologue has written. All we are saying is let us remove it.
How many seats you are expecting? 1, 2, 5, 7?
We want to come to power, sir. Why do you want to look at numbers?
Vote for NDA for what?
No. To
Polarization?
change, to bring back the glory of Tamil Nadu, to reboot Tamil Nadu's economy, to fulfill their dreams. All four things you need NDA in Tamil Nadu in 2026.
Annamalai is a unique personality anyway. Everybody knows he is Singham from Karnataka and whatever. But he's the only speaker who has come barefoot on the stage. Can you explain why you come barefoot on the stage?
Morning, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me to this very wonderful platform and very great event that you keep doing it every year. And chapels have left it some time back now, maybe a month back now. Taken an oath, political oath, as a common man, just being myself, sir.
But you always go barefooted everywhere.
Yeah, I walk barefoot. Once I kind of, wherever I go, I walk barefoot.
So he's the only politician who goes barefoot most of the time. You have been in politics for 4 years now, isn't it? I think this audience would like to know very honest opinion that you were sent here, you are the youngest BJP state president anywhere in the country at that time. You became vice president first and then you became the president. Can you give them what are the achievements, 3 achievements that you achieved on behalf of the BJP in converting positive atmosphere for your party? Any 3 achievements you have done? Failure, I will count many.
In politics, nobody can do it alone, sir. Very frankly, I'm not just saying this because I'm sitting in a stage and I have to be humble with my answers. And you just cannot achieve anything, any single person cannot do it because it's a movement you're building. And the state of Tamil Nadu for a long time, people were waiting for an alternate discourse. And it is all a Dravidian-centric discourse. It is all revolving around a particular way of people talk, particular way of presenting facts. And for most people, the history of Tamil Nadu is shortened. They only focus from 1949, the birth of a certain Dravidian party and certain ideologues. And I would say, me and my team, the current set of team and our senior leaders, we have brought a very parallel narrative to the way the people of Tamil Nadu, they have to have a political discourse, a developmental discourse, an ideological discourse. That I would say is number 1. And second, BJP Tamil Nadu right now is from an infant to an adult. We are just in the transition phase. We are growing phase. And we have taken a lot of risk the last 3 years. Local body elections we have contested alone. We have contested alone in parliamentary elections. We are trying to build a base. In 68,000 booths, we have almost reached about 80-85% now. In the recent membership drive, we have crossed 48 lakh members in Tamil Nadu, which is very historic. People have joined BJP Tamil Nadu, that is number 2. And number 3 is, we are forcing the Dravidian parties to re-examine how they see development, to re-examine how they see a national discourse. So that is something which I'm more proud, though I'm stating this as a number 3, but I'm equally proud of the fact that the current team, we are being very aggressive at the ground level. We are forcing them to re-examine how they are looking at Tamil Nadu's past. 3 things I'll put it, sir.
So you're saying 48 lakh votes, you are saying 48 lakh memberships. How many votes did you poll? Your members did not
they
vote
just concluded parliament elections in 2024. The ND Alliance, we polled 81 lakh votes. We got 80 lakh and odd votes, 81 lakh roughly we got. And BJP on our own in our symbol, we got more than 50 lakh votes, 50 lakh and odd votes, which is 50 lakh, 50, yeah.
You are saying that we are trying to build a base. There was a time there were almost half a dozen MPs from Tamil Nadu for BJP. And that was the golden period of BJP at that time. The BJP has been shrinking in terms of representative in the Lok Sabha as well as in the Assembly. So when you number of votes, you may be getting more, but it's still stagnant as percentage of the total votes polled. Don't you think the BJP and an alternative has not been able to give any alternative to what you always attacking Dravidian movement, Dravidian model of government? Do you have any model at all, or you are the model?
No, sir. Now, every time BJP won an MP, every time BJP won an MLA, it was only with an alliance with the Dravidian party. We have to be humble enough to accept it. When we had 4 MPs, historic high, 98, 99, it was an alliance with the Dravidian party. Again in 2021, alliance with the Dravidian party. When you're an alliance with the major Dravidian player, you will not have a voice of your own. And it so happened in Tamil Nadu multiple times, you'll be in alliance with the Dravidian party who says only 2-language formula. BJP will be talking about a 3-language formula. And they don't want NEET, we want NEET. And they don't want new education policy, we want new education policy. Still we'll be in alliance. So where is the voice of a party? Only when you contest alone, when you stand on your own, multiple times when you contest, when you refuse to go with an alliance with the major partners, just because you want seats, only then you will have a voice of your own. So right now I would say BJP has got a voice of our own because we are presenting an alternate way of how Tamil Nadu's economy should grow. And we state in 2026 when the ND Alliance comes to power in Tamil Nadu, we will close Taskmark shops in a phased manner in 3 years. We want to remove a certain act that is governing the Hindu temples. First time we are saying, when both the Dravidian parties, they don't want to close Taskmark shops. They don't want to take away the act which is governing the Hindu temples. So you cannot be an alliance as a junior partner contesting 10% of Tamil Nadu seats. Tamil Nadu has got 234. You contest less than 10%, which is 20 seats you contest. In the last Lok Sabha, you contested 5 out of 39. Then where is your voice? I would say, in the last 2-3 years, we are getting our voice. At least when people say, what is BJP? They know BJP stands for this, this and this. People might have a different viewpoint with respect to what we speak. But we are getting our voice. Our voice is being heard at the village level, at the grassroots level. And 2026 will be a very inflection point here for us. Because that is an important year. Because Tamil Nadu might see possibly a 4-way fight or possibly a 5-way fight. And each of those person in the ground might be 8% plus vote share they are carrying. So first time Tamil Nadu might see in the first past the post democracy model, even with 23% vote share, a party would be able to form government in 2026.
Mr. Annamalai, you know in Tamil Nadu, I have been covering it for many years now. Tamil Nadu is either later on it was led by cinema personalities. Earlier there were social reformers, you may not agree with them. You had Periyar, you have at that time, Nadu and whatnot. BJP has nothing. Only thing we see is that you have got a new leader now who thinks that whipping himself in public, like you did it yourself, is the new art of getting votes. So what are you trying to say? Because BJP, if you say that we want a voice in what way? Voice, you are in electoral politics. Voice comes in the form of your presence in the parliament as well as in the assembly, where you've not been able to make an impact so far. So where are your alternative heroes or personalities? You had MGR, you had Jayalalitha, you had Karunanidhi, you had everybody there, but there is no leader, either history, which you are to connect with, or in politics, how you are going to win. People are want to go to on ideology, and your Sanatana ideology we are promoting here. Unfortunately, you have not been able to polarize Tamil Nadu politics like you have done in other parties. Is it right?
That's a fair assessment, the first part of your question, sir. Most political parties to be credible and for them to be enduring, they start as a movement, then they become a political party. Over a point of time, the subsequent generations will ride on those leaders' fame and name. Tamil Nadu had a lot of that, the pre-independence and the post-independence. For BJP, is a late starter. Without a doubt, BJP is a late starter. The Jansangh converted to BJP in 1980, and though we might not have the cultural icons that the Dravidian parties might profess to have, but even I would humbly say here, but the cultural icons are also past their date now. The role of Periyar is being very fiercely debated in Tamil Nadu politics now because he's the new generation. They don't have any connection. And Periyar of 1950 or 1960, they have lost relevance now, if I'm very, very frank about it. There are still people like MGR or Kamarajaraya, they transcend ages, they stand like a true icon. But those political parties have deviated from their norm. What MGR stood and what the current ADMK stands, I leave it to the audience to answer it. And what Karmaveerar Kamarajaraya stood and what Congress stands now. So it is not necessary the cultural icons are going to translate votes to their respective parties because they've deviated so much from who they are. Even what Annamalai stood and what the present DMK stands, there's a lot of deviation. And the current voters, they're going to see this. Not only the party and their erstwhile leaders, but also who are their erstwhile leaders and what is the current party doing. Kamaraj Iyer refused to open Tamil Nadu to liquor shops. And Tamil Nadu currently is a state with the highest earning in liquor last annual year, 45,000 crore. And people don't accept it. People have deviated. And if you look at Annadurai Ayya's grandson, nobody knows their name. One of Annadurai Ayya's grandson committed suicide. He was not in politics.
You are right, absolutely what you're saying. But I'm saying when the BJP, you want to say you would like to go alone. Is that the policy for future also that you will go alone and not have any alliance with any of the...
No. Any political parties are leaders in Delhi who are sitting here in Tamil Nadu. We are very clear the party has to grow. At the same time, there is always a short-term and a long-term view. If we are able to convince our leadership in Delhi, the party is growing. If we are able to convince our leadership in Delhi that 2026, Tamil Nadu would be a positional advantage for BJP. We will be able to win multiple MLAs and probably the call would be different. It is our duty to grow the party also, our duty to make sure the narrative is set right.
And are you going to contest 2026 alone? 2026?
It's a long way, sir, because I'm not saying there are Dravidian parties, there are non-Dravidian parties. And everybody has to look at the alignment. Whether you want the DMK to come back again, you want to curtail DMK, whether BJP would have sufficiently grown.
I'm asking you, as a BJP, you made Dravidian parties, non-Dravidian party. Are you going to be the leader of the non-Dravidian party? You will not join any of the two Dravidian parties?
We have shown in 2024 a formidable alliance by NDA is possible in Tamil Nadu with 18.5% vote share. And we have brought a lot of parties to our side, including the Patali Makkal Kachi, GK Vasan. A lot of people are with us now. We have shown in 2024 it is possible. Now 2026, I would only say we just have to expand the NDA a bit more. We have to invite more parties to join us, which I think is eminently possible. The Dravidian parties are shrinking now. The combined vote share is less than 50% now. If NDA, the combined NDA's vote share, you cross 35%, I'm fairly confident NDA will come to power in 2026. We just have to stick with the current NDA and keep expanding it.
NDA earlier was DMK was part of it. And so DMK was also part of it once upon a time. So you are talking about what kind of NDA in Tamil Nadu to come back to some relevance. BJP alone is still not able to hovering around double-digit numbers. It has not gone beyond that. So I'm just saying because you were brought back with lots of hope. You were the youngest, you were an IP officer, you had some reputation of a Singham there. So when you are sending a political message that you want to be alone, so independent of Dravidian culture, so you use this whipping, for example, you're whipping yourself after coming back from London. What was the political message you were sending there?
No, sir. Tamil Nadu politics is far diverged from our culture. And people sitting in Delhi, people sitting in Chennai, other political parties, they have to understand that the politics of our state is completely derooted from our culture. And this is a state with so many temples. There is a spiritual element always in our life. But the politics is spiritual in our state. So when I whip myself, it is part of our culture. Even when I go back to my village now, when you see a Muruga Kavadi that is happening across Tamil Nadu, whipping oneself as an act of penance, even for somebody's sin, is an essential part of Tamil Nadu's culture. The current politicians who are far diverged from village, I just finished walking across Tamil Nadu last year, sir. And I don't think any current set of politicians, they have done it. And going to grassroots, sitting there, listening to people. So I am fairly confident with all humility, we represent what Tamil Nadu thinks at the tier 2 and tier 3 level. So whipping myself is not an act of getting votes or not an act of trying to make a media news. It is to connect with the local culture to say, as politician also, I feel responsible that what is happening in Chennai is not acceptable. Who made the mistake? How it got to be prevented? Systemic failure, that is discussion for some other time. But being a politician in this state, I feel partly responsible for the collapse that is happening essentially at the law and order level. So if you come with me to my village, to the places that I take you, you see whipping happens. People whip themselves. It is not, I made a mistake, I'm whipping myself. Even for others you do it. That is an essential part of Sanatana Dharma. That is the law of the land. But the politics is spiritual. And people sitting here in Chennai are far diverged. They might make comments, they might troll, they might do a lot of memes. But they don't represent the actual class that is sitting in a tier 2, tier 3 or in a rural village.
You know, the question, sometimes it's a question of interpretation. That Annamalai is trying to become also like the film star here, political film star, doing all these what you're doing. you're walking all the time, and you are an IPS officer. You mean to say to get attention, you have to do all the theatrics which you did. That's what you're trying to say, that you want to connect with the people, in way that you did it. But you have been walking all the time, you have been talking all the time, and you suddenly ran away to London to study. I have not seen a political leader who goes immediately after the loss of election, goes back to London to study. What were you going to study there?
Sir, I probably next year also I might go for a higher study. I don't think it is wrong. A politician has to be ahead of the curve. You have to learn. That is why the next session you got my former professor who's sitting here, Professor Iman Shirai, who's sitting here. And politician has to keep updated, sir. The gone are the days when a politician has studied something and then you are a people's leader, you sit in a room. Now, world is changing so fast. We are not even connected to what China is thinking, what UK is thinking, what the US is thinking. The current politician, you just want to listen to the secretary around you, look at a briefing note, just sign and then go out. I don't want to be such kind of a politician. I want to keep updating myself. Last year I went to US, I did an Aspen fellowship. This year I went to UK, did my chevening. I don't think there's anything wrong. And this program, whatever I did, it happened 1 year before, permission was taken. And even the young audience who are sitting here, they want to keep updated. When we tell the students to upskill, to keep expanding their growth, why is it not applicable to a politician? When you ask the civil servants to go for a mid-career training program as DIG, and why is it not applicable to a politician? His politician has jumped from heaven. Just being in Tamil Nadu, being a politician, we know everything, sir. We should have the humility to accept, I don't know. We should have the humility to accept, let me go out and learn. And the current set of politicians in Tamil Nadu across India should understand upskilling ourselves in politics is part of an essential role. Because we are not doing justice. You collect 3 lakh crore taxpayers' money in Tamil Nadu, and then the politician lords over it, and then the bureaucrats decide how the money should be spent. So what is our contribution in it? India, especially Tamil Nadu, has become a bureaucracy-driven state. Because the politicians are not knowledgeable enough.
No, you want a knowledge, you want to skill yourself, but you think the London and Oxford, wherever you went, has a better techniques to teach you how to handle Tamil Nadu politics than...
No, it is not about Tamil Nadu politics. It is about becoming a better leader. Even a government primary school in Tamil Nadu will teach you to be a better leader, provided we have the time to go and sit in that government school and come out and listen to some teacher. And what you do, essentially, is you are trying to show the world and to yourself that you are trying to improve yourself as a person with all humility. And nobody can sit in a chair and say that I know everything. Unfortunately, Tamil Nadu politics, I'm making this statement, it is a bureaucracy-driven state. You look at right from our chief minister to all the senior leaders, what vision they have, what is the vision they are presenting, where do they sit? So, BJP wants to be different, we want to be different, we want to tell the people of the state that we are aware of the world what is happening, we are aware of our country what is happening. Given a chance when we come to power with people's Ashirvadam, we want to stay ahead of the curve so that we position Tamil Nadu 25 years from now where the state has to go. Not keep looking at our past glory and keep saying that it's a great state, great state. It's a decelerating state. Any indicators you see, it is decelerating, sir. Any indicator. I'm happy to argue with any DMK friends who might be here or otherwise also. It's a decelerating state. So what argument are we making that Tamil Nadu is a growing state?
There are 300 students sitting here in the hall here. If I have to ask you that these young boys and girls are going to vote in 2026, most of them, can you tell them why should they vote for you?
It's very clear, sir. They should vote for their future. Very clear, they should vote for their future.
Like a slogan.
They should vote for their future. It's very aspirational. They all have a lot of dreams in their mind. The only question they should ask is whether the state is enabling themselves to reach to their dream. We will enable themselves to reach to their dream. They want better infrastructure. They want better quality of living. They want better standard of living. They want better commuting standards. They want better law and order. And more importantly, we want to bring the world's best to Tamil Nadu. Not necessarily they should go to the world to search. We will bring the world to Tamil Nadu. It is possible. For that to start, we have to accept, sir, Tamil Nadu is not at the right place now. Not at the right place now. Maybe it was 20 years before. In 2024, Tamil Nadu is not where it has to be. And these kids, the young kids, when they have so much dreams ahead of themselves, they should look at the future, not at the past.
You see, look at the Tamil Nadu in terms of various parameters, economic parameters, in many parameters, in terms of GDP, in terms of everything else, they are much ahead of many of your BJP-run states, even now after 10 years, because you have not been there. So how do you want your aspirational generation sitting here?
Any kid who's sitting here has to understand, sir, you cannot keep borrowing money to pay through the current mess that we have created so that the kids who are sitting here will keep sharing that burden of what we are doing now. This is a state currently, last 4 years, we borrowed the highest in the country. This year we are going to borrow 1,55,000 crore. Who's going to pay? They will pay. I can keep borrowing now, fund my freebies, not even create a good road, not even create a stable law and order mechanism. These kids will keep paying it for the next 30, 40 years, number one. Second, when you have to compare to any BJP ruled state, Maharashtra is number 1 in the country, Gujarat is number 3, Uttar Pradesh is number 4, Karnataka, which we have ruled at multiple points of time, again at number 5. If you look at the top 10 states, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are the best states? I'm not making politics here, sir. I'm only saying where Tamil Nadu was and where Tamil Nadu is going to be. Look at Tasmak. Any place the kids are walking, temples, schools, you see the number of task marks we have. Anything that is increasing in the state is only task mark. 45,000 crore revenue from that. Look at the quality of education. We want to build the future. The ASER, state of learning outcomes in the country. Tamil Nadu comes last among the southern states in terms of quality of educational output. Class 1 student, I'm repeating this again, sir. Class 1 student. 43% of students in Tamil Nadu cannot identify numbers between 1 to 9. Class 5. 25% of class 5 students in Tamil Nadu cannot do a basic subtraction. I'm not saying. 2022 ASER report is saying. How can we build a skilled work base? Who will take Tamil Nadu to a $1 trillion economy, sir? I'm sure the kids who are here, more educated, more aware than me and everybody who's sitting here, and for them they have Googles and everything to search. They will be looking at future. They are not looking at 1980. I'll give you one more statistic, sir. Anybody who's interested in doing agriculture here in this room, when Kamaraj Raya left office, Tamil Nadu had 70 lakh hectare of sown area, cultivated area, 70 lakh hectare. 2024, we are having 46 lakh hectare. We have lost 24 lakh hectare of cultivated area in Tamil Nadu. Where are the rivers? The top 8 polluted rivers in India, 5 are from Tamil Nadu. 1 from my place, Noyal, 1 from Tamarabarani South. Top 8 polluted rivers in the country, 5 are from Tamil Nadu. Is this the kind of Tamil Nadu we want to give to the kids who are sitting here? Is this the kind of growth they are looking at? Is this the kind of thing they are looking at? 100% no. We are looking at AI. Where is AI now?
Anna, you are giving out statistics because there can be counter statistics. We can't get into that. Question, if all you are saying is correct, that still the foreign investment is coming here. Automobile is becoming the capital of it. In India, every new automobile company comes in Tamil Nadu. It has been coming for the last 25 years. It's still the most attractive destination, one of the most attractive destinations for the foreign investment coming to Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra and Gujarat, which you are talking about. My question is back to again, that you want to contest whether you are looking Ram Mandirs in Tamil Nadu, you are looking Ram Mandir in Andhra Pradesh. Are you looking something else to get the votes? Because everything, when Prime Minister comes, he also goes to Ram Mandir. When he goes somewhere else, you are talking about everywhere you are trying to polarize the society in Tamil Nadu because you have not been able to get an alternative Brahmin model of governance, whatever they call it. I have not understood the Brahmin model of governance. But I'm talking that Annamalai was the future of BJP here. He himself lost the election. He could not win the party. You were the brightest spot. You were brought from Karnataka, IPS officer, you left the job. So there is something wrong in the DNA of Tamil Nadu BJP or not?
No, sir. Why would I say there is something wrong with the DNA? Ram Temple is not a project of polarization. It is happening for the last 150 years, right from the late 1800, right after independence. All through the thing it is. It is not that BJP came in 1947, Janasangh, and BJP came in 1980, April 6. BJP invented Ram Temple. It was there for a long, long time, and BJP spearheaded it. A lot of people spearheaded it. And we have to understand, when one side of the country does appeasement politics at a great level, when other side is not doing appeasement politics, I don't think it is fair to point at the other side to say that you are doing Hindutva-based politics. Even in Tamil Nadu, sir, let's be very fair. This is a state where all people live together, be it Hindus, Christians, and Muslims, no doubt about that. They have to live together. That is the essential fabric of any society, be it the country, be it the state. But I can just present a simple argument here to say the state of temples in Tamil Nadu, where it is. I want my Muslim friend, my Christian brother, and my Hindu sister all to go to a place of worship which is not throttled by the state. You have a system here where the Hindu temples are throttled by the state control. You appoint officers, right from Hundi you touch, close to 4 lakh acres you have, which you want to have control. This, when I argue, how will I become Hindutva now? I really don't understand. when it is happening for a long, long time, when the state as a project is trying to throttle the majority community in the state, if I kind of present this as an argument, how can people call me Hindutva, sir? We clearly want churches and mosques not to be touched by the state. Likewise, we clearly want the temples not to be touched by the state. If I say this, how will I become Hindutva? This state is becoming. Again, the point of argument. So we have to understand, when a party has to grow, you should be ready for electoral setbacks. We are very proud of the fact BJP has crossed the double digit. We are at 11.5. We will cross 20-25% in 2026. You got to do it. If you don't take a risk, you ride coattails below a Dravidian party, and BJP's vote share continue to be at 2.5%. Where will the voice? At least people will know BJP stands for this, correct? Whether they agree or not, it's a point of different order. But at least they should know what is BJP standing for in Tamil Nadu. Now we are very clear. We are standing because we want to remove temples from state control. In 3 years, we will close TASMAC. We will invest in primary education. We will invest on skilling. When you are with an alliance party, we want new education policy to come to Tamil Nadu. Whom will you align as a Dravidian party when both do not want new education policy?
So you mean to say your first agenda will be to get the temples of Tamil Nadu out of the state control? That will be your first item.
One of the agendas, sir, not the main agenda. Of course, development is important. Cultural is very important. Everything is part of politics. And everything has to go hand in hand. And people are waiting for a long time. You got to free it. Even when you go to a temple, there is a slogan right outside temples in Tamil Nadu, big temples. Anybody who believes in God is a fool. Anybody who worships God is a scoundrel. One of the Dravidian ideologue has written. All we are saying is, let us remove it. I am not saying we are going to throw the stone away. We will put it in the public place. Anybody has got the courage to put it outside a mosque or a church here in Tamil Nadu? You don't put it. Why are